Welcome to Rebuild Radio, a podcast for those of us who didn't just lose everything. We lost ourselves. But we're still here, and we're rebuilding. I'm your host, Michael Phillips, and this first episode isn't polished. It's not scripted to be perfect. It's raw, because that's where the truth lives. Let me tell you why I started this podcast. A few years ago, I had what looked like a stable life, a marriage, a newborn son, a solid career in tech, a future I was building piece by piece. But it didn't take long for the cracks to show. But once they did, everything collapsed. I faced false accusations that flipped my world upside down. I was pulled into a family court system that treated me like a case file, not a human being, certainly not a father. The truth didn't seem to matter. My disabilities dismissed. My role as a parent erased. And just like that, I lost almost everything. What followed was the darkest season of my life. I lost my home, my income, my connection to my son. And I lost faith in the system, in justice, and sometimes in myself. But something stayed with me. The need to fight for truth. The need to speak when everyone else tried to silence me. The need to rebuild, not just survive. That's why Rebuild Radio exists, and the Rebuild brands. This show is for people who've been broken by divorce, by court, by trauma, by false accusations, by systems that were supposed to protect them but didn't. It's for fathers who've been erased, for mothers who've been dismissed, for anyone who's been gaslit, ghosted, or ground down by people who never wanted to see them rise. We are not victims. We are the architects of our comeback story. Each week on Rebuild Radio, I'll be sharing the messy, painful, sometimes funny, and often powerful truths about rebuilding your life when everything feels lost. I'll talk about surviving family court, navigating disability and mental health, reclaiming your voice and your story, finding new paths forward, professionally, emotionally, and spiritually, and whatever else I could think of. So, there will be guest interviews, practical tools, and some episodes that are just me talking directly to you like this one. Because sometimes all we need is someone who gets it. If this hits home, if you're in the ashes of what used to be your life or clawing your way back from the edge, then I hope you'll subscribe. Stick around and maybe even share this with someone who needs to hear it. This is just the beginning. We may be bruised, but we're not broken. We're rebuilding. Thanks for listening to Rebuild Radio. I'm Michael Phillips, and I'll see you in the next episode.